5 out of 10 for the first episode. I, you know, I really don't think I'm going to like this season as much as season 1, which, if you didn't know, at least at the time, I was a huge fan of season 1, but looking back, I don't know that I necessarily would love it as much on a second viewing, but I really don't think I'm going to like it more or even as much as season 1, but I could end up liking it a lot more because season 1, the first episode, I wasn't that impressed with, but the reason I wasn't impressed with that was because I went into it expecting like a full-blown comedy, and I don't find any of it really funny at all. I mean, in the first episode, I guess watching it when I was like a fan, like I watched the first episode, didn't love it, but I was like, I really feel like I should. So I watched another episode, loved it, and then I think I finished the season within the weekend or something. And then I watched the season again with my grandparents. And watching that first episode again, it was a lot funnier. Um, I like just the start of, oh, there's a bunch of dicks spray painted. And this one, it was kind of funny because of the way they were delivering the shitting. It was kind of delivered in a more serious way and like kind of chaotic almost, but not probably quite as chaotic as they were wanting it to be. Um, wow, I've lost my train of thought. I feel like I'm making a season review. Anyways, it was darker, not as good of coloring. Not that season 1 had good coloring. It just was a lot better than this. It's very dark coloring with a lot of black and like a red and brown, and it just looks like crap. Maybe that's what they're going for because it's about shit. I don't think that. No, no. They probably were just trying to make a darker season, and I didn't want a darker season. Um, for me, I'm just gonna end it right here because I don't want this video to be too long. I would say this is the equivalent of season 1, except with no good characters, at least right now, but I swear, even when I didn't like the first episode, I was still more invested in those characters. Now, maybe it's because I already knew and loved Jimmy Tatro a lot, but I was more invested, and I felt like I knew the two guys better. Like in this, they're barely in it. I mean, Peter narrates, but like, I don't know, I just don't really